What's up, everybody? Fame Rothstein here. Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show. Rothstein Rant. Listen, there's no pick on this one. There's no sports betting pick on this one. So if you have a gambling problem, you can watch this show. Okay, it won't trigger you. Well, actually, there is a pick. I take that back. So you might not want to watch. I take that back. Yeah, do not watch if you because there is a pick. It's just not tonight. It's a future. Okay. Um, just I want to talk about a little baseball because I just saw two two posts. I put them on my Instagram at fame underscore Rothstein, FAME underscore ROTHSTEIN. All right, they involve the Astros. Okay, I saw a picture, a post where it said in Game 5 of the 2000 World Series, Clayton Kershaw threw 51 breaking balls. You know, breaking ball, slider, curveball, screwball, something that breaks in midair. Uh, those are just three of them. And not one resulted in a swing and a miss. This was from the Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report, verified account on all social media apps, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And it's from Tom Verducci, the former, if I'm not mistaken, he used to work at Sports Illustrated, Tom Verducci. Maybe that he was the picture, I'm not sure, but I know the name Tom Verducci from sports. All right. Now, for those of you all don't follow baseball, Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers, he's won, if I'm not mistaken, he's won an MVP in the regular season as a pitcher. Damn near impossible to do. Dude's got one of the best curveballs ever. 12-6 curveball from a lefty. He's left-handed pitcher. Throws a 12-6 curveball. Look at a clock. 12-6. That's how his curveball breaks. He's one of the greatest pitchers of all time in the regular season. Now he kind of sucks in the postseason. But 51 breaking balls, and not one was a swing and miss. Not that they were put in play. It's fair balls, but none were a swing and miss. That's some bullshit. That means hitters were sitting on it, waiting on it. And if you remember, the 2017 World Series was the Dodgers and Astros. Not only were they sitting and waiting on it, they probably knew it was coming. As you know, that Astros had a cheating scandal. And, well, I'll tell you about the second pick here in a minute. From what I understand, during some home games, a camera out in the outfield or something would relay to the Astros, and they would either beat a drum. There was rumors of even Jose Altuve wearing who won the MVP that year, or maybe it was last year. He won an MVP recently. Beat, what's his name, the kid from the Yankees, big boy, Aaron Judge. Won an MVP, and I want to say he was the World Series MVP as well that year. But, yeah, he was rumored to be wearing some type of device, and you could see him coming home after hitting the game-winning World Series walk-off against Aroldis Chapman, who throws like 102, 103 miles an hour. And, he's kind of clutching his chest like, oh, no. It looks like he's saying, I'm wearing a wire. Do not touch me. Goes, changes shirts, come back, and does his interviews post-game. Now, Jose Altuve is only 5'6". The thing is, the Astros, I believe there should be an asterisk by their title, in the least. Since they were talking about asterisk by the home run people of the late 90s and early 2000s. Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, all those guys, Ralphie Palmeiro, even Roger Clemens, who's a pitcher as well. In the least, there should be an asterisk by that World Series. And I think they should strip the title. They've given a weak response. The commissioner, Rob Manfred of baseball, has given a weak response. Basically, he's done nothing. $5 million for a major league sports owner. Find him $5 million for a major league sports owner. Like they say, he's got that in his seat cushions. $5 million. That's relatively speaking, of course, that's chump change. But yeah, I believe that the Astros should have their title stripped from them because the cheating has been verified, and they should have at least an asterisk. If not, they need to have that title taken away. Okay. Oh, by the way, today is what? Wednesday, February 26, 2020. And, I'm not saying award it to the Dodgers, but strip the Astros. Because there were times you lost a couple at home. Kershaw, like I said, Kershaw's kind of a tough case because he sucks in the postseason, and he just does. He just, there's one sports writer out of Chicago, Mike North, calls him Clayton Manning or Peyton Kershaw sometimes as well, alluding to the former NFL quarterback Peyton Manning, who, until he won a title with the Colts, he kind of sucked in the playoffs. All right? So, yeah, they should at least have that title with an asterisk on it. The manager was fired. Now they brought in Dusty Baker, which brings me to the second post. Dusty Baker used to manage the Cubs, the Giants, Reds, Nationals. It's like everybody but the Reds. Every time Dusty leaves, that team actually gets good. But he brings along young players, coaches them up, and then they fire him. Except for the Reds, who went worse. My hometown, Cincinnati Redlegs. All right, but yeah, I'm telling you, man, this cheating scandal is crazy because sign stealing in baseball is kind of a part of the game, but you don't really do it the way the Astros are doing it with electronic signals and somebody else who's not in the game. It's usually people on the bench. They steal the batting signs. Oh, he's gonna bunt, he's gonna steal, things like that. That's a part of it. But what they were doing, no. You got to find these guys some real money. Pardon me. Whoa. Those hiccups. Got to find these guys some real money that they going to feel. Okay, and like I said, pardon me. That second post I saw, it said that through 7 games of spring training, the Astros have been hit. No. I think they've been hit 7 times. Basically, they've been hit a lot of times in the postseason, in the spring training of this year. The Astros batters, they've been hit, by pitches. It's mainly been Bregman. Altuve caught one. I seen Bregman catch one today. They've been getting hit a lot. And Dusty Baker isn't going to stand for that. He's not going to go complaining to the league. He's just going to have his players go out there, rush the mound, and swing them things. He don't play punk ball. Okay? So that reminds me, here's the pick. Some sports books, you can bet how many times Astros players will be hit during the regular season. The total is set at 83.5. May go up, after this spring training. I'm taking the under. Guys ain't going to be doing that, throwing at guys like that. They're going to, get their rocks off in the spring training and probably in the early season. First time they play these teams. But they're not going to just be getting bean-dog game, all year because baseball will step in and do something. And like I said, Dusty Baker isn't going to stand for that. He will have his team fight. He will fight. I remember he played when he was managing the Reds. He's out there ready to fight Tony La Russa of the Cardinals. That time it was Brandon Phillips and Yadier Molina kind of got into it, then the bitch is cleared. You know, Dusty don't take that. He will fight. He will have his team fight. He ain't no punk. He ain't coaching no punks. All right? But yeah, the Astros, you're in for it this year. You're going to get hit probably a good 60, 70 times. I don't see 84, 83 and a half. I don't see that many. But yeah, the punishment has been weak. And something needs to be done about it. I don't think Manfred went hard enough on him. Okay? But the manager, the owner, the former manager, I think it's AJ Hinch, he got made the fall guy. The players involved, if it can be proven, they should be suspended. Just like a PED suspension. This is performance enhancing. What can you say? All right? 50, 80 games, whatever that first PED suspension is. I think it's 50 games. Then it goes to 82. Then it goes to a season or something like that. Something. But yeah, these guys got off light. So that's all I got for you, though. So comment, make sure you subscribe and sign up for notifications. Do that right now. All right? And the sports investing, sports betting podcast will be out tomorrow through Monday. All right? You'll see me again on YouTube on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. All right? So don't forget, you can check out the famed Rothstein Sports Investing Show on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Breaker. Catch it on several different formats. Okay? Sign up to receive notifications for those as well. Like I said, I'll be back on YouTube on Saturday. And, if we're not already hooked up on social media, let's do that. My Twitter, @Fame Rothstein, FAMEROTHSTEIN. Instagram, @Fame_Rothstein. My email address is famerothstein@yahoo.com, all right? So I'll talk to you tomorrow on the podcast, and I'll see you back on YouTube on Saturday, all right? But thanks for listening to the Rothstein Rant, and I'll holler. Peace.